breaking free from the stress cycle. What if breaking free from stress wasn't about doing more, but about shifting how your mind and body respond to it? Imagine waking up with a sense of calm, knowing that no matter what challenges come your way, you have the tools to navigate them. Stress doesn't have to be an overwhelming force in your life. Instead, by understanding how it works and implementing simple yet powerful techniques, you can break free from the endless cycle of worry, exhaustion, and tension. This guide is designed to help you take control of stress, not by eliminating it entirely, because stress is a natural part of life, but by learning to manage it in a way that strengthens your resilience and well-being. Here, you'll discover a step-by-step approach to reducing stress, calming your nervous system, shifting negative thought patterns, and improving emotional regulation. By the end, you'll have a toolkit of scientifically backed techniques that you can apply in real time. Whether you're facing a difficult situation, feeling overwhelmed, or simply trying to create a more balanced life, the importance of learning to manage stress cannot be overstated. Chronic stress not only affects your mental and emotional health, but can also lead to long-term physical issues such as heart disease, weakened immunity, and sleep disorders. However, when you understand how to break the stress loop, you gain the ability to shift from feeling stuck and reactive to feeling empowered and in control. Whether you're here because of workplace stress, personal struggles, or a desire to improve your overall well-being, this guide will offer practical tools and insights that can make a real difference in your daily life. Let's begin this journey together. By the time you finish, you'll not only understand stress, but also have the confidence to manage it in a way that supports your health, happiness, and personal growth. Understanding stress and its impact. Stress is a natural response to perceived threats, a mechanism designed to keep us alert and safe. But in today's world, our bodies often react as if we are in constant danger, leaving us stuck in fight or flight mode. When stress becomes chronic, it impacts every aspect of life: our focus, energy, emotions, and even our physical health. The brain's role in stress. The brain plays a critical role in this process. The amygdala, responsible for detecting threats, signals the hypothalamus to release cortisol, the stress hormone. While this is helpful in short bursts, prolonged exposure to cortisol weakens the immune system, disrupts sleep, and drains mental clarity. Research by Sapolsky in Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers highlights how animals in the wild experience stress momentarily before returning to a relaxed state, whereas humans often stay trapped in an ongoing loop of tension, leading to long-term health issues. Recognizing your stress triggers. Breaking free from this cycle starts with awareness. Take a moment to reflect on what triggers stress in your life: deadlines, difficult conversations, financial worries. Each person's experience is unique. Noticing how your body reacts to stress can be eye-opening. Do you feel your heart racing, shoulders tightening, or your breath becoming shallow? Recognizing these signs is the first step toward regaining control. Activating the body's relaxation response. Once you've identified your stress patterns, it's time to shift your response. The nervous system holds the key to this transformation. The parasympathetic nervous system, often referred to as the rest and digest mode, is designed to counteract stress. Activating it allows the body to return to a state of balance. Techniques such as box breathing, 4 to 7 to 8 breathing, and progressive muscle relaxation are simple yet incredibly effective ways to reset the nervous system. Used by Navy SEALs, box breathing involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and repeating. The rhythmic nature of this technique helps slow the heart rate and restore focus. Studies on the vagus nerve show that deep, intentional breathing signals the body to shift from fight or flight into relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation, developed by Jacobson in 1938, works by consciously tensing and releasing different muscle groups. This practice not only relieves physical tension, but also trains the nervous system to transition out of stress mode more easily. When used consistently, these techniques build resilience, allowing you to navigate stress without being consumed by it. Shifting thought patterns to reduce stress. Beyond physical relaxation, reframing your thoughts is crucial in breaking the stress loop. Have you ever found yourself replaying worst-case scenarios, convincing yourself that something will go wrong? This is the work of the reticular activating system, filtering your experiences based on past fears. But you can shift this pattern. Kabat-Zinn's research on mindfulness-based stress reduction has shown that by redirecting attention to the present moment, it's possible to reduce anxiety and improve emotional well-being. The key is in awareness, identifying negative thought loops and consciously challenging them. When a stressful thought arises, write it down. Ask yourself, what evidence supports this thought? What contradicts it? If your mind tells you, I'm not good enough, challenge it with, I have succeeded before, and I am capable of growth. Small, intentional shifts in thinking create lasting changes in how stress is processed. Emotional regulation and self-compassion emotions are deeply connected to stress responses. Often, reactions occur before we even have time to process what's happening. Learning to regulate emotions rather than suppressing them is a fundamental skill. Research by Neff on self-compassion demonstrates that treating yourself with kindness instead of harsh self-criticism significantly reduces stress and anxiety. The next time you find yourself caught in an emotional spiral, pause. Take 3 deep breaths and ask, how do I want to respond in a way that supports my well-being? Self-compassion is not about ignoring challenges, but about acknowledging them without unnecessary self-judgment. Instead of thinking, I always mess things up, try shifting to, I am learning and mistakes are part of growth. Repeating positive self-affirmations like, I am doing my best and that is enough, creates new emotional pathways that reinforce a healthier response to stress over time. Creating lasting change through consistency. Stress relief is not about perfection, but about practice. Small, consistent actions create lasting change. Start by choosing one technique from this audiobook to implement daily. Whether it's a breathing exercise, thought reframing, or emotional regulation, commit to integrating it into your routine. Track your progress over the next 7 days. Pay attention to how your body and mind respond. If one method isn't effective, try another until you find what works best for you. The key is consistency. Reflection and summary recap. Take a deep breath. Let's reflect on what you've learned. Stress is a natural response, but it doesn't have to control your life. You now have the tools to manage it effectively. Understanding triggers. Activating your body's relaxation response. Shifting thought patterns and practicing self-compassion. Change happens through small, consistent actions. Which strategy resonated with you the most? How can you integrate it into your daily routine? By applying even one of these techniques, you're already taking a powerful step toward breaking the stress loop. Your next steps toward a stress-free life. Imagine a future where stress no longer controls your life, where you have the ability to pause, reflect, and choose your response. That future starts now. This journey is best taken together. Join our growing community where we share weekly mindfulness stories, guided meditations, and deep insights to help you cultivate inner peace. Subscribe to Our Still Minds for weekly releases, and connect with us to continue this journey toward a stress-free mind. Your path to peace begins today.